These are the chronicles of a few young students from Lincoln-Sudbury Regional High School who wish to dive into the underground world of vandalism and graffiti.
Attention students, this is your principal, Dr. Ritchie. There is somebody going around calling themselves the Crimson King and writing it all over the walls. When I catch you, there will be consequences.
Right, so graffiti is a drag, I understand why people do it because it's kind of this artistic expression, I think. But you got a public building where everybody is using it. It's just inappropriate, unfair, immoral for one person to decide that he or she can mark things up. So that's a drag, and I just think we just got to publicize it, keep calling attention to it, and if we ever do catch anybody, really come down hard on them, and that's the approach we will take.
What would you do if you see this Crimson King in the hallway?
Twist his arm behind his or her back.
No, I wouldn't really use violence. I certainly wouldn't. But I am really upset about defacing school property, only because, and I understand that what is artwork to some people is not to others, but the school walls and public domain is not somewhere that somebody should be putting their own marks. It's just destructive, and it's going to make our school, that I think is really beautiful, look not as nice. So I would probably, I just ask him to come with,
But seriously, I'm going to kill him.
Belmont, what's your feeling on the whole graffiti situation in the school?
It's disgusting. People have no respect for the facilities. The boys' locker room is a complete mess. The boys' stalls are vandalized, and it's not even artwork. I don't know. At least it doesn't appeal to me.
Some say it's artwork. Yeah. Are you the Crimson King?
That's my opinion. Could be.
Okay.
Dear Ondo, he's just never been the same since the incident.
Locker room. Since that incident, I cleaned the locker room 3 times, including Thanksgiving afternoon. I think the students not taking care of stuff, throwing the trash all over the top, not throwing the trash, throwing the floor, and I don't think they taken as the pride they can take for the locker room, because I compare the boys' locker room and the girls' locker room, it's like night and day. I think boys are abusing the locker room.
What we learned so far is only the scent of our situation. Let's learn on.
Hey, Crimson King, you listen hard and you listen good. You've defiled this school for the last time. And I'm telling you, I'm on the job, and I'll find out who you are.
Are you the Crimson King?
Me? Me? Are you kidding me?
I honestly have no problem with the graffiti in the school. I have been in one bathroom in the school my entire life, and what are you filming? I think it's yeah, they probably shouldn't be doing that to the walls, but
Are you the Crimson King?
no, I'm not the Crimson King. I don't know what that means.
So, Tyler Wimberly, what's your opinion on this whole graffiti situation at the school?
I don't really care for it, but I actually don't mind. It's kind of funny, some of the things that they do.
Are you the Crimson King?
I'm not.
A person of his stature could clearly not get away with something like this. Just look at him. He can't sneak around. Just look.
Okay. Alright, Piano.
What I think of the locker room? I think the vandalism gives the locker room character. You know, other locker rooms probably don't have, character.
I can't give you this, but what about
Yeah,
this?
I like
Give me this. Give me 3 days off.
Are you the Crimson King?
No, Kallarackal, I'm not the Crimson King.
So, Wes Hogan, what's your feeling on the graffiti in school?
Bad. It's really bad. It makes me want to do this.
So, Wes Hogan, are you the Crimson King?
Absolutely not.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What's your feeling on the graffiti situation in school?
What's that?
What's your
Well, I've heard of the Crimson King clan, and I'd like to say I'm personally affected by this. I believe it is a mockery, like a sham. It's a travesty. I don't believe that vandalism is a good thing. I mean, look here. This may look like a beautiful banner. Got freedom and I won't fight in Vietnam, the persecution that went on around that era, but it turns out to be just vandalism. It's horrible. Really.
Would you say this is the work of the Crimson King?
I would. I mean, if you look at the baby there,
disgusting.
If you look at the baby, you look at the physical characteristic traits. I mean, it's typical Crimson King work.
I believe let him get away with this.
I don't know. People should.
Clearly, this man had no idea what we were talking about. He was a babbling buffoon.
Wait, there it is! That's the Crimson King!
Look at him! Look at his face!
Get up, get up, get up!
Oh, it's not him! It's Steve Jenny! I don't know, Mike Phillips. There's just so many people out there. I don't think we can find a real Crimson King.
Familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for the daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. The tears are filling up there.
Are you the Crimson King?
No, I am not. No expression. Hide my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow.
We may not know who he is at this point, but he'll show us himself. Just you wait, Kallarackal.